This is my friend Maxim Sergienko,
Yeah,
and you are from...
from Russia. It was the USSR when I was born.
Okay, so you were born when it was still a communist regime. So tell us about gun rights in the USSR.
Oh, I had no idea what a gun was. I mean,
Really?
there's no private gun ownership around in the USSR. No, you didn't have that kind of rights. And now that I know a little bit more about history, I realize that that's how they would put down a rebellion whenever it happened in one of these satellite countries like Hungary. It had a rebellion. I think it was 1956. They sent in the tanks, men with rifles, and shot up anybody who resisted, and that was the end of it.
Did you ever see anybody with a firearm besides a military personnel or a
civilian with a firearm? No.
Never saw that.
Not in my life.
So what about did anybody ever go hunting, like your family or friends?
No, we lived in a big city. That stuff was completely foreign to us.
So, I mean, and I'm just asking, with your general knowledge of the USSR at the time from what you know now, did anybody ever go hunting, or was even that permitted?
I really doubt it. Maybe it's very, very foreign to me.
Unbelievable. So I gotta ask then, when's the first time you saw a private citizen own a firearm?
When we met up with a group of friends who had immigrated here from the USSR. They're big gun owners.
No kidding.
They love to go out and shoot, and they introduced us first time we went to a range, me and my dad, and we enjoyed it. We had a fun time with them.
How old were you?
I was a teenager, I believe.
So you were in this country?
Yes.
Okay, how about that? I'm asking just because of your prior knowledge. Now that Russia is no longer communist, but people would still see it as a dictatorship, essentially. Is that true?
Today, it's less so. It's not like China where they censor the internet completely. For example, you have access to the internet.
What I'm going to is are there any gun rights now? Are individuals still?
Oh, it's very rare. It's very restrictive. There's no gun culture at all.
Okay.
It's a very rare thing to possess a firearm. It doesn't happen.
Okay, got
Not
it.
among anybody I know over there.
So let me ask you this. What do you think of all the people here in these crowds who are protesting the NRA? I mean, you have an NRA hat here.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this?
I'm just baffled because I fled from a country that subdues its people, confiscates you, removes your right to resist any possibility. You're basically property of the state at that point.
Wow.
So you have whatever rights you have are gone as soon as your rights to defend yourself are gone.
Unbelievable.
After that, they can pass a law that says we're going to take all your property, we're going to take your home, we're going to take your car, we can take whatever money you have in the bank. What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do. Absolutely powerless. And I'm completely baffled why people yearn to be slaves in a free country. I've seen signs. I've taken photographs of people with signs that say, "Protect me, protect me."
Interesting.
I want to be taken care of. That's what they're saying.
And you're calling that slavery?
The only person who can protect you, who can ensure your safety, who cares the most about your safety, is you. And nobody else. Not
Excellent.
one other person.
Anything else you want to tell us?
I'm really discouraged when I see crowds of this size and the people with signs that don't make any sense. Just they want gun control, and they don't understand what it means, and they don't understand what they have here. They don't understand how it's possible to have a free society.
Yeah.
They don't understand the risks and the rewards. They only want the rewards and none of the risks involved in living.
You're bringing up a really good point there. Well, I appreciate it, Maxim. Thank you so much.